Hey everyone, I thought of sharing my top eight, divisions in the UFC men's section based on their talents, starting with like the ones where I feel like the least talented ones are there, working all the way up through like the most talented division in UFC in the men's roster. Yeah, I thought I'll share this particular type of prediction, my sort of version of this, so that when when as subscribers or as viewers, when you guys are watching, I know it's the channel is at its inception, so when you guys are watching it, I'm pretty sure you guys would have some idea or knowledge of based on what I'm actually predicting these fights and based on what these guys talents, I measure each guy's talents. Yeah, let's start the list. I'll start with the first division, which is like the least talented division in the entire UFC roster in the men's section. Come on, women's division is there. I don't want to go there, but still, yeah, let's start with the first division, which is the least talented one, which is Alex Pereira's division, where he is the champion, light heavyweight division. Come on, mate. Let's be honest. Let's be like absolutely brutally honest. The division's got nothing but shits. Alex Pereira is a very talented guy. He's like a very talented striker and stuff. I think the fact that he was a kickboxer at Pride Fighting Championship, if I'm not wrong, and for him to come to UFC and have him get fast tracked as early as this, and he's still beating all these top-notch UFC fighters who should actually mean something. One thing, all these things equates to is it's not like Alex Pereira is like way too talented. It's just these guys are absolutely shit. Even in the recent matchup against Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree with an ounce of decency. He had his hands, both his hands, near his chin all the times. He was guarding himself, protecting himself proper, and he was able to win a couple of rounds against Alex Pereira. In fact, in the second round, he even dropped him. That's how. Look at the top talents from each division. Just like Eri is number one, Magomed Ankalaev is number two. I feel like Jamal is 3 and Blakovich is 4, he's 40, and Alexander Rakic. Come on, if you go through, work yourself through the rankings. A guy like Carl Swilberg or even Johnny Walker or Anthony Delusional Smith, Dominic Reyes. Come on, mate. The division is actually it's going to die. Like if not for Alex Pereira, I don't think so. Nobody even cares about this division to begin with. This division is such a pathetic division. Talent wise, it's it's shit. What does this mean? This doesn't mean like that I'll be able to take on 2, 3 light heavyweights and beat them up. Like, come on, obviously they are UFC fighters, but I feel like this is the least talented division in the entire UFC roster, light heavyweight division. And yeah, I haven't even got like much stuff to say about them, and that itself should mean like how shitty this division is. And let's go to the next division. Next division, which I feel like is the least talented, like the second least talented one, I would probably say, which is like a tad better than the light heavyweight division, is the heavyweight division, where John Jones is the champion. Let's be fair. If you like, I don't think so. John Jones is the champion. Come on, he is what he is. You can't change him, and you can't prevent these certain top-notch, top-class fighters from supporting him. I don't know what they see internally. I feel like his father, his brothers, I think they must have got some rapport with these UFC management. If not, I'm pretty sure they must have some kind of an agreement here and there. Otherwise, I don't feel like guys who personally know him, sort of vouching for John Jones being a better fighter. Yeah, let's be frank, and I still feel Tom Aspinall is the champion in this division, and I think Tom Aspinall beats all of them, all the top 14 ranked guys. Like apart from Tom Aspinall, I think he beats all of them, all the 14 ranked guys, and one interim champion, which is John Jones, a girls champion. Like he's the queen champion, he's the queen of this division. Yeah, I think he beats all 15 of those guys in a calendar year very easily. I think he's really, really very talented. I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you come on, mate, it's like the division is really lost his shit, and Stipe Miocic is still ranked. And if you take out certain guys like Thomas Pinal, Cyril Gahn, or even Pavlovich, or even Volkov from here and there, what else have we got? It's just nothing but a couple of really obese dad bots, nothing. These guys, I don't think so they even have future in any other sport. So all they are good at is just, like punching, kicking, maybe a little bit of grappling here and there. Once they feel like they are gassed out, they just hug each other out. That's pretty much it. And with these challenges, these guys are able to be ranked in like the top 15. Come on, mate. It's not fair. I really feel like it is such a joke of a division. Yeah, what can you do? It's like that's how beautiful the heavyweight division is, and I'm pretty sure, like if in 2 3 years time, I'm feeling like heavyweight division might face a certain number of problems, because there are hardly any new contenders who are uprising, and I feel like Thomas Pinal is like the king of this division. I think he's the most baddest man on the planet right now. I'm pretty sure he will just finish Alex Pereira within the first round. I don't think so he's even going to strike with him. I think probably he'll rugby tackle him as he rightly said, and probably submit him like under a minute or two. Yeah, fair enough. Then let's move on to the next division, which is a bit better than heavyweight, but still it's nevertheless a shit division, I would say, is middleweight. I think middleweight is another division where, most of these guys are, if I'm not wrong, I don't think so they are even middleweight to begin with. Dricus Duplessis, when he was in KSW, he was a welterweight guy. Sean Strickland, previous welterweight guy. Cyril Adesanya, come on, it's easy, he's a different guy. Robert Whittaker, he's a welterweight guy. Imavov is a big guy, he's a middleweight. The fighting nuts, obviously, yeah, they are cool, they are nice. I feel like they bring some fresh air. Marvin Vettori, the guy with the greatest chin in the UFC roster, I think his chin should be studied. I think someone should actually do a proper study on how good his chin is. Apart from that, he's got nothing, as in absolutely nothing. That is I don't know what else to say, mate. He's like a very untalented guy. Then Jared Cannonier. He is 40 plus and he is almost 40 if I'm not wrong, and he's been able to be consistently ranked and been able to get success and finish guys, like get victories, even go for 5 rounds with these young guys. I think that should pretty much reveal how bad this division is. Then yeah, Brendan Allen, Paulo Costa, these guys, Anthony Hernandez. I think Michael Pereira is a good guy. I mean, like a good matchup. I think he's a cool guy, like I feel like in the future he might even be in the top 3 or top 5 ranked guy. And obviously Amzat is there in this division, former welterweight guy as well. Michael Pereira, former welterweight, and oh mate, what a division, eh? All former welterweights, or if not like former heavyweights, light heavyweights like Jared Cannonier. It's such a division, like the guys who can't fit anywhere in these other divisions, I think they sort of got combined and made themselves a division. I still feel like this is not that much of a talented division, but still it's a nice, cool division. I think if they add a little bit of IQ, if they used even a tad of their brains, I'm telling you, they can actually do wonders, because to be ranked in the top 5, I don't think so. Like it's that great, That's how bad and pathetic this division is. Mate, I can't even explain how bad it. I know I am explaining. I'm just eating up my words here and there. I made a lot of points in my head, which I'm forgetting now. Give me a sec, I'll get it. Yeah, Dricus Duplessis is the champion, and yeah, to be honest, what do you call it as? Do I think he beats Alex Pereira? At middleweight, yeah, but at light heavyweight, I think Alex Pereira finishes him. Finishes him probably in the first or second round. I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Pereira even takes the fight to the third or fourth round and eventually finishes him. Come on, it's Alex Pereira. It's light heavyweight. It's natural weight. I think he finishes him. That's pretty much it. Then let's move on to the next least talented division. I guess in like the next best division in the UFC roster right now, which is the men's welterweight division, where Belal Muhammad is the champion. Remember the name, eh? People have been forgetting his name for a really long time, and they have to even remember this guy's name. Come on, but Muhammad is like one of the most common names in the entire world, and still people have to remember Belal Muhammad's name. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope Belal Muhammad. I think he's a really funny guy. I think most of the time when someone gets matched up against him, I feel like heart-wise, I think I'm going to go with them, because I basically feel like everybody is going to just want to finish this guy so that there can be a new champion. He's 36 and he became champion at this welterweight division, super cool division. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This division has got like some really good talents, like Bilal is the champion. What other talents have we got to say? He's got a talent for like not fighting, stalling the division, moving his ass around, trying to take people down, if not just like drain people, in not even drain, like just hurt them, hold them against the cage, and accumulate a really good amount of control time and just call it a day. Yeah, that's where these guys are, especially this Bilal is good at, like Marab. Yeah, not gonna say anything. I think yeah, then what other super cool talents this division has got to offer? Shavkat Rakmanov, and Jack Della Maddalena. These two guys, and Ian Gary. I personally know someone who knows Ian Gary. So as a result, I don't want to talk shit or bad about this guy. I think, yeah, I don't want to say anything more or bad about this guy. So I'm gonna stop it about Ian Gary right now. I wish he becomes a man someday. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, the next one, I think Shavkat Rakmanov, JDM, obviously like future champions, future contenders. I think it's going to be an awesome time for this division in the upcoming time. And even now, like John Buckley, come on, mate. I actually predicted him to lose to Stephen Thompson, but he caught him. I think even he is a wonderful matchup for some of these guys. I think, yeah, it's a nice division. You can see some talents here and there, like really cool talents. Yeah, it's a nice division to look out for. I think this is one of those divisions where, like we really want these contenders to come and actually fucking physically kill Bilal so that, like they could be the champion in the first place. Yeah, that's how good and nice this division is. So that imagine if Bilal is not the champion anymore. I'm pretty sure Islam Makhachev would like to like return to this not return, like he would like to like fight for this double double champion status. I really feel like Islam Makhachev should have had this. I really felt like Khabib should have been given a chance, but Usman was the champion at that time and they had both the same managers, and I'm pretty sure that was not in their agenda. So I thought, yeah, why not? It's like at least I feel like Islam Makhachev should be. I feel like he's more a funnier champion than Khabib, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the next division, next best talented division, which is flyweight. I know 125 pounds. These guys are like skinny, small. Nobody even wants to take a look at them. But still, you can't, you can't say no to their talents. These guys are actually quite talented. And their chin, Alexander Pantoja is the champion. He's got victory over most of these guys. And so many guys, like the division has got so many people. In fact, I recently uploaded for a video for this flyweight headlining card. And as a result, I think that was actually my underperforming video in a very long time. Which usually my video doesn't perform well, but compared with those videos, this video performed in a much devastating manner. So I feel like it's better I don't talk about them much, but I feel like they are really talented. Let it be Alexander Pantoja, Brandon Royval, Moreno, like these guys scrambling and other stuff. Even Amir Elbasi lost to Kai Kara France, let's be honest. It's as clear. The chances of, how to say, the chances of Josh Emmett being a champion is more than, Kai Kara France being a champion, I reckon at this point. Who knows, maybe in the future I could actually eat my words, but still, Kai Kara France won against him. Good talent. Tatsuro, Thaira, Alex Perez, oh my god, Steve Ersek. The division is actually really good, and yeah, the future for this division could be like another cool champion. Once Alexander Pantoja's chin gives up, I think it's pretty much, anybody could have his way with Alexander Pantoja. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the top three, most talented divisions is what I would want to say. Yeah, I think this is where it might get a bit controversial. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to be honest. This is what I feel, and based on their talents, only I'm just ranking these divisions here. The top third talented division is lightweight. I before people feel like, you guys don't agree or anything, just look at it. Islam Makhachev, who gave him his toughest fight? Arman Sarukian, but still, Islam almost won all the 3 rounds, if I'm not wrong, or if not at least 2 rounds. But I still feel like Alexander Volkanovski gave him like the toughest matchup ever, and I think in some people's scorecards, come on, he almost beat him, and I am honestly high on Ilia Topuria. I feel like Ilia Topuria might actually KO finish Islam Makhachev. I think Islam Makhachev's weak point is his chin, like not being able to take proper punches in the third, fourth, fifth rounds. And I don't think so, like Ilia Topuria with his boxing stance, and he actually started out as a wrestler. I feel like he could actually finish him. I think Ilia Topuria might actually be, like if not for, plus Ilia Topuria is small, come on. Islam Makhachev can't really do his wrestling stuff for a really small guy like Ilia Topuria. But no, as in what do I mean to say is, like, imagine Ilia Topuria is plus a grappler as well. He started his career as a wrestler, then he started to focus much on the boxing division, and then I feel like he could actually beat him. And Islam Makhachev, yeah, mate, look at the division. It's so stacked. The top 5 guys in the lightweight division: Islam Makhachev, Arman, Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker. Even though I feel like he lost against Gamrot, but still, fuck it. Come on, it's Dan Hooker. Come on, let's be honest. Benil Dariush, even Max always ranked, and Fiziev, Moicano, Mani Moicano, BSD, RD, Jalen Turner, Paddy Pimblett. Come on, my division is stacked right from top to bottom. Maybe not in like the 15th, 14th this position, but I still feel like Paddy Pimblett is a nice, cool guy. I feel like he could be, like a top ranked guy. I think that's where he is at the ceiling. He is going to hit the ceiling, but I really feel like this is a very talented division. I think people really started to give this division way too much, like this limelight, this sound and fury all started only when Conor McGregor came into this division. I really feel like Conor McGregor, if not for Conor McGregor, I don't think so, like this division wouldn't even be on being such an iconic roster, which it is currently, like in the UFC right now. And I feel like plus Conor McGregor versus Habib, like the 2.4 million pay-per-view buys, the absolute highest for UFC pay-per-views. And I think that is also another fact which put this lightweight division on, on map. And whoever has this lightweight belt is considered as like the guy, like in UFC, because Conor McGregor had it and Habib had it. Now Islam Makhachev had it. And comparatively, I feel like Islam Makhachev is a funny champion, and yeah, he's defending his belt well. I think he's going to face Arman next. I feel like he might actually win this matchup, but I wouldn't be surprised, in case if Arman actually beats Islam Makhachev. Yeah, that's pretty much it about this division. A cool division, amazing division, very talented division. Oh my god, the scrambles these guys have is like so cool, so amazing. It's so nice to watch actually. Yeah. Then let's move on to the next talented division, which is highly talented than the lightweight division, which is featherweight division. Come on, let's be frank, honest here. Featherweight division, they have been running lightweight for quite some time. The guy who gave the toughest matchup for Habib, he took him to the 4th round. Conor McGregor, he was the first guy to actually win a round against Habib, they used to say, but still, Habib had a split decision against a guy who was full of steroids. So let's sort of just forget that for an argument. Apart from that, who gave him the toughest matchup? It was Conor McGregor. And then it was Dustin. At least Dustin caught him, with a proper punch in the 2nd round. And Conor McGregor, in fact, he won the 3rd round. And even Charles Oliveira, former featherweight. Dustin Poirier, former featherweight. Dan Hooker, former featherweight. And Max Holloway, the guy who finished Justin Gaethje. Come on, mate. Let's be honest. Former featherweight. Renato Mani Moicano. He is former featherweight. It's like these guys are actually former featherweights, and they are actually running this division. I'm not meaning to say like this jumping of division math works, but based on the talents, based on the performance, I feel like they really, really perform well at lightweight division. And yeah, that's what I feel like. This featherweight is a really cool division. I think it's an amazing division to begin with. Ilia Topuria being at the top, Volkanovski, the great Volkanovski, one of my very personal favorite fighter, the great Volkanovski, come on, with the guy. He's number second, first ranked guy. Max Holloway, Diego Lopez, Yar Rodriguez. Oh my god, Yar Rodriguez versus Dan Hooker. Just watch the fight, mate. With the leg kicks and all the stunts he does, I really feel like he's a cool guy. If only like he had a proper fight camp and he had a proper preparation, I think he could do wonders. Mo Sarevlova, another undefeated guy. Brian Ortega, a nice, amazing jiu-jitsu guy. Arnold Allen, another English guy from Ipswich, which is close by, and Ipswich is a nice, great place, full of nice people. If not for Arnold Allen's, like his quirky eyes and other stuff, I wonder nothing. Josh Emmett, Aljo, Calvin, Giga, Leron Murphy, another British, I mean like English, undefeated guy. Bryce Mitchell, Barbosa. I think it's a really highly talented division. I think people should start to give some proper recognition for this particular division. Who have I got in Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway? I feel like Ilia Topuria might get a decision. I think Ilia Topuria is going to box, and like he is obviously going to box, but before that, I think he's going to really mix in with a lot of takedowns. I think right from the first round, I think Ilia Topuria is going to box, take him down, box, take him down, like sort of strike with him, take him down. I think he is really going to confuse Max Holloway. Even recently, I saw the interview where Ilia Topuria really wants to get into the skin of Max Holloway. I personally feel like that's how you actually, I think Ilia Topuria gets into people's mind and wins matchups. I think maybe like 3-4 fights for Ilia Topuria in this. I think he's up for a super fight, fight at lightweight. Yeah, I can see him catching Arman. I can see him catching Islam. I can see him catching a lot of guys. I think he's a really talented guy. I think it's just, and he's 27 as well. Oh, mate, I think I don't think so. He's even hit his prime yet. Yeah, I hope he gets to be like this super amazing fighter instead of becoming another Kevin Lee. Yeah, Kevin Lee never became a champ, but at least he came close to fighting for the interim title wins. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's obviously like the one that's left out is the most talented division in UFC right now, which is the Bantamweight division. Let's be honest, mate. Come on. Let's really be honest. Bantamweight is the most talented division, stacked right from top to bottom. It's stacked. A former two-time or even a former Olympic medal winner guy like Henry Cejudo is getting out-grappled by a guy by the champ, or if not by the champ, like he's getting out-grappled by Aljo. It's not fair. It's not cool. I think this is a very talented division. It's just how to say, maybe a guy like Merab Ugly Devashwali, I think, I think he's been killing this division. I don't think so he'll kill this division. Again, this is like a similar situation to Belal being the champion. I feel like Belal can, I feel like similar to how, like we want the opponents to finish Belal. I think similar to that, here we are going to feel as if, we want these guys to actually finish Merab. I think Umar in the next matchup, Merab versus Umar, I feel like Umar can actually win this matchup. Like he could nullify his wrestling prowess, and I think with the striking and stuff, I really feel like Umar would actually win. Then look at the division; it's just too stacked. Sean O'Malley, Umar, Petrayan, my another favorite fighter, Corey Sandhagen, the guy who just lost his, thing in the middle of, Umar's fight. I think he just became a fucking chicken. I think he should have manned up and he should have fought more. But still, I can personally understand, because like a lot of these Western guys, what they really don't understand is in the Middle East, which is like in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, I'm genuinely saying the heat is not something that those guys are used to. And how do I put it, like even if you guys have stayed there for more than a month, I don't think so. Still, they are not accustomed to it. Body reacts differently. Body starts, sweating differently. Like there is a lot of biological changes, which I feel like it's all stacked against these, Western guys. So that's what, I really feel like would have happened. But still, Corey Sandhagen is a cool guy. In fact, he had one of the greatest matchups against Petrayan, which was like one of the great, amazing fights that I've ever seen. Figgy Davidson Figueiredo, Marlon Vera, Cejudo, Song Yudong, Batista. Oh my god, that Mario fucker Batista. Yeah, I hope so. I hope, he gets into, like a really bad matchup and someone cases him clean. Rob Font, Aldo, come on, man. One of the greats of all time. Aldo's there. Phillips, Martinez, Dominic Cruz. I think they should do Dominic Cruz versus Aldo just for old time's sake, Sally. Just for old time's sake, I think they should do Aldo versus what do you call it as Dominic Cruz. That's pretty much it. And Montel Jackson, 15th ranked guy. I don't know, but still, I feel like how do you say? Bantamweight is the most talented division, and yeah, based on this is how my videos are, like when I judge a fight or when I pick someone based on these tier list of talents is what I am be predominantly, like this is like such a basic thought in my head. So based on this only, like I'll be able to pick a guy, or even I'll be able to pick any fight, let may it be in the past or may it be in the future as well. I'm pretty happy with this list, I would say, but I don't know, I'm not sure whether you guys are happy with this. Yeah, please like the video in the comments. I'm pretty sure, feel free to like share your top 3, top 5 as well. And yeah, subscribe the channel. I see so many of you guys are actually watching the video but not subscribing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I think nobody's going to make it this far, so I'm going to say yeah, I think what should I say at this point, which is a bit controversial. Nobody's going to even notice it in a long time, which is Israel Adesanya is the dog therapist. Israel Adesanya is dog therapist. Yeah, I know this is such a cringy and cliche dialogue, but still, what? Fuck off. Nobody's going to come this far. So you can happily and honestly say this. Yeah, let it go. Bye. Thank you for watching this video.